How's it going? It's Jesse FK again. I didn't get many views, but I decided to make another video anyway because I like doing this. So I made a few changes with my computer since last time. I got a new case first of all because the Dragon Rider was just making me, it was just bugging me. So got a new case. I'll show you that in a second. I upgraded a few other parts of my computer that I'll just go over those, and then we'll go over some benchmarks for any video cards that I got. So, I'll see you soon. Okay, so the case that I got was the Thermaltake Level 10 GT. I was going to get the Corsair 800D, but then I found out this one had some pretty good airflow compared to the 800D. And I wasn't going to do a water cooling system, so that's why I went with this one. Let me go ahead and pull it out and I'll show it to you. Like I said last time, Utah is pretty dusty. This is about a week's worth of dust. So I'm going to be dusting that off soon too, during this video. Alright, so I did upgrade my keyboard. The one that I had, the G19, or sorry, the G15 was great, but I wasn't really liking the orange that much. So I went ahead and got the Logitech G510. You can set the keys to do any color, so I pretty much have them do blue because that's the color I like. Okay, so this is the Thermaltake Level 10 GT. They had a Level 10 that was like almost $800, which is ridiculous. And they came out with this version. It's about $290 on Newegg. That's pretty nice. You might notice, first of all, I took off the handle. It's a nice handle, it's made out of metal, but it wouldn't fit under my desk with the handle, and I don't really go to LAN parties that much. I haven't been to one in years, so they would be nice for a LAN party though. Alright, and the other thing about this case, so these locks, they're pretty cool. They would be really useful for a LAN as well, so you can keep your components so nobody will steal them. Although they could just steal your entire case if they really wanted to, but I'm sure that would be a little more obvious. So let me open this up and I'll show you some other upgrades. Alright, one thing I really like about this case is this door. It's really easy to open. You just push a little tab at the bottom, opens up. And the fan is connected to these pins right here, so you don't have a cord going from your power supply to the fan. So that was really nice. And you can just pull this up, and it just comes right off, nice and easy. I'll put that over here. And the fans all have filters in it. Some people don't like filters. I do. Like I said, it's really dusty here in Utah. So the main upgrade I did was I went ahead and sold my EVGA 460's, and I went and got the MSI Twin Frozer 2 570's. And the performance of these is quite a bit better. I did take some benchmarks of my 460's for my last video that I didn't do. I mean, I didn't put them on there because I didn't have enough time on the video. So I'll go ahead and I'll compare the 460's to the 570's. Now I did overclock the 460's a little bit, like I said, and so those have the benchmarks for the overclock, but these are overclocked a little bit. So anyway, I'll show you that. They're pretty nice cards. They are pretty cool for being a 570. They run about the same temps as my 460's did, so that was really nice. Another thing I upgraded was the CPU cooler. I had the Meglahems Rev B. Decided to get the Noctua NDH14 or NHD14, I can't remember. But it fit really well in this case, and also on this motherboard. Had no issues with clearance for the RAM. And you can also adjust the fan, how high it goes, so if you have issues with that, that's fine. it should work. And other than that, cable management was much nicer. Hold on, let me open up the window. The cable management was a bit better, I thought, than the Dragon Rider that I had. Really like the grommets here. Keep the clean look. Other than that, it's pretty clean. Alright, so I'm going to go take out the dust and then I'll show you guys some benchmarks. Okay, so I already ran these same tests for my two GTX 460's. Right now this is 3D Mark 2006. So I'll let you know the score when that's done. Okay, so I wanted to show the keyboard that is on and everything. You can see it's all blue. Turn the light off. Hold on. Alright, so here it is, the lights off. Looks pretty good. You can set your memory functions right here. So I have M1 be blue, M2 is like a green blue, and M3 is a white. So I like the blue though, so I keep it at that. That's it. So as you can see, I'm still running 3D Mark 2006. Just wanted to show the temps here. I'm running the two 570's. First one's about 72, 73 degrees Celsius. And the second one underneath it is around 69 to 70. So it's pretty good. Pretty cool for being a 570. As you can see by these screenshots, there's not a huge difference with 3D Mark 2006. I'm not exactly sure why. There is more of a difference with 3D Mark Vantage, as the points, as you can see, is quite a bit more with the 570's. But there is even more of a pronouncement of score between the cards with 3D Mark 2011, as you'll see in just a second. So I have the 570's overclocked to 825 megahertz core, 1650 for the shader. Then the RAM or the memory is at 2050 megahertz. I had to up the voltage a little bit to well, let's take a look. 1.025 volts. I think normally it's like 0.98 or something like that. So not that much, but okay. Gonna go do 3D Mark 2011. Sorry for the bumpiness. Alright, starting it up. Okay, so the score came out to P10,721, which was a decent upgrade from the 460's. Alright, well I hope you liked the video. I'm going to go ahead and probably post some more later. I'm going to start doing maybe type of reviews on some of the stuff I have. And just maybe some of the stuff I've had. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, or whatever. Okay, bye.